Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of the OG Wisdom Podcast with your brother Tad. And as we wait for our brother C-Gutta and our sister K Fighter to come up in here, today we're going to talk about brotherhood. We see a lot that's going on right now, not just in the social media spaces, not just our community, not just the hip hop spaces, but also in our personal lives. Brotherhood. At a critical time right now where everybody's at odds with each other, some people are conflating brotherhood and what it really is. Is brotherhood friendship? Is brotherhood bound by blood? Or it's just something that dudes just like to say as we become misogynists, for lack of better words, or just women haters. So we're going to get our brother Gutta in here, and then we're going to get a sister's perspective when our sister K Fighter come up in here. Gutta, when you're ready, give me the thumbs up, bro. All right. Gutta, what's the word, family? How you feeling?
What's good? What's cracking?
I'm chilling, man. You know, we was talking about what we're going to discuss today, and you had brought up a topic, about a particular rapper going in on other rappers. And I'm like, yo, everybody used to be cool.
No, it was really more rap.
Right.
When you watch it, it's like,
yeah, catch a wreck on each other.
Yeah. On the podcast space, it's competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like the rap game. It's the same thing when y'all in the same space. It's
right.
It's a certain level of competition. So,
But when does it become friendly competition as opposed to dudes just hating on each other? Because I see a lot of hate coming from dudes. And some dudes do look at it as friendly competition. And other dudes, it just becomes all-out war. Where sometimes dudes get hands put on them. I seen the brother 10 Toes Down run down on the dude in Harlem one time. There was a troll, was talking crazy, and he thought he could just come to Harlem and film, and he wasn't even from the town, Gutta. 10 Toes ran down on him. He didn't put hands on him, but he put the pressure on him like, yo, stop playing. All that disrespect, we not gonna do that. And unfortunately, I had to do that to somebody over the week. Here it is. You think dudes are your brothers, and dudes try to act like they ops when they don't. We know they don't want that. The internet has made it safe for a lot of people to, act outside of themselves.
That's why I say people got to understand that this is exactly what it is. The internet.
Yeah.
The internet. If you don't separate internet from reality, you'll get jammed up. And that's how
reality catch you
get jammed up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do get jammed up, whether it's catching a case or wilding out,
Yeah.
Taking them comments to heart and going looking for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you in New York's friendly banter back and forth. You in New York. I know it's the internet. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You on the internet, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're on the internet. People is from all over the world. Yeah. And it might be an individual from Eastern Europe that know our slang and get in the comments and talk all type of crazy shit.
Yeah. And look, we done talk brother up. Shout out to New York.
Hate.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's the internet, bro. Like people can't you know what's serious and what's not. You should know what's serious at a grown age. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is not serious, man.
Right.
At all. If people take, and you got to think about it. A lot of these what do you call them? These personalities. You know what I mean? They know it's sensationalism.
Yes.
Yo, I'm gonna do this. I'll do this. Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's to feed the algorithm.
Right. I want to give our folks some shout outs before we dive deep into this, Gutta. Let's give a shout out to our sister, the Queen Anusa. Peace. Our sister Brooke. always on the check and holding us down. Our brother Rich Nice, peace. Shout out to Fam Roots. Our sister Aruba 927BK, always holding us down. Of course, our favorite troll, our brother New York, showing the ladies love today. He egging us today, Gutta. He on the lady.
Peace.
He said later for these dudes.
Peace almighty, peace queen. Come on, bro. I ain't trying to hear.
Our sister Kate, look. See, he done messed himself up. She said, "Bye, boyfriend, New York." Going on them ladies' love. He getting kicked off. Our brother, Professor Carl Tone Jones, in the house. Salute to my brother. We had a nice little build over the week, you know. But yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. So, Gutta, back to your point about this only being the internet. This is not really no real place.
Bro, these is plays, it's content plays. I learned from, because I don't watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Right. I check out the news, but I don't, other than that. So I watch content. You know what I'm saying? Mostly historical shit. And then I get into some street shit just to,
balance it out.
Break the monotony.
Yeah.
And you'll see, for the most part, a lot of that is plays. It's sensationalism. It's content, bro.
Right. Now okay.
It's always real things happening in the streets. Let's not get that twisted. You know what I'm saying? But people know if they in a certain, might I say, tax bracket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. You got to think about it. What's guy's name from the Bronx?
Which one?
Run content
from the Bronx.
Poppy.
Oh yeah. Hassan Campbell. Yeah.
All right. He was on the joint. He was like, "Yo," he's on the live with dudes beefing, and he tell a dude, I pull up here. No, matter of fact, go here right in front of the precinct. We die together. This is content, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people got to understand, for the most part, that, like, really.
But now, when does it cross the line for content?
And even if the individual, like, if you respond to that, you a moron. Like I told my artist yesterday. Shout out to my artist, Kyle Brooks. Right, I mentioned. And it's sad to say, 6 out of the 10 dudes you grew up with is moron. Like that's sad to say, but that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you follow a dude that say he don't read and you think he a genius, that shows your lack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lack of intelligence.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but these people that's in these spaces and they realize they make a living off of this and make a good living, especially, of certain echelons, make a good living off of this. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is content.
Yeah.
Because dudes will sit there and wreck and then say, yo, this, you got your shit, I got my shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say what you say,
But now, what's crazy, right? Because I hear what you're saying, Gutta, and that's on one side. That's the influencer aspect of it. Dudes who have platforms, dudes who make money. But then you have dudes who know each other personally, don't have platforms, don't have nothing really going on other than what they may be doing in the community, but then take on this internet persona that they're tougher than they actually are, and then play with the real ones. And I say that because that was the situation that was going on this week.
That's what I'm saying.
And
but What was your response?
You want to know my truth? You want to know the truth, Gutta? Pardon my language. I said niggas is pussy. Stop playing. We all know each other. Stop playing. Don't play with me.
No,
because you know why, Gutta? And I say that because you around certain dudes, right? There's none of that energy. It's none of that. No aggression, no rah, rah, rah. But then on the internet, which is a public platform, this is public. So you're being disrespectful in public. And you got the kahunas to do that. That's where the contradiction come in. And I don't disrespect nobody. And I'm saying this particularly for dudes you would at one point perceive as brothers, but then they get online and in front for the audience. And we don't do performances. We don't.
But you know, that's a different thing because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's somebody that, and even in the case that I was talking about, these people, this is two individuals that do know each other, which is Cam and Jim. He was just basically wrecking them, saying the common denominator for they shit is him.
It's him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was getting wrecked. So
yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's the content, because it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got in a podcast with him because, you know what I'm saying? Me and him got a joint. That's his perception of how he, would get wrecked. It's wrecked for him. But if you on a personal level where you're like, y'all know each other, you congregated with each other,
had conversations, built
bread. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when you're around, that energy is not there. But then when you get on a public platform, the energy changes. That's a different thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That has to be checked. Now, it don't necessarily have to go physical, but to let the individual know, it's like, yo, bro, you done been around me. And you ain't even got it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You done been around me. You never had that energy with me.
And that's exactly my point. Yes, Gutta.
So
that's
now,
it.
Once he raises his voice, all right, now it's like me, bro. This shit is like this shit is like being a cell or a phone game.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not gonna argue on the phone with nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hang up the phone. Somebody want to argue.
If I'm in the cell and never doing this, I mean, we not arguing back and forth. All right, when it's time
when it open, you join.
Let's address it. We address it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said,
knockouts on the lockout.
Doesn't have to be a physical addressing. Like when you see him, like, yo, bro, like I'm serious about my respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we don't. If us not to go through that, we don't even have to speak no more. We just keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you stay on your side, I stay on
because
mine.
If
right.
we do that, the next time, you know what I'm saying?
It's up.
Like, if I know you and you, like, bro, we grew up and I know you pussy. Because if I know you pussy, I definitely don't want to do nothing to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I do to you. And we at grown ages, like, yo, why the fuck do I got to, like, why I gotta put hands on you?
For you to understand.
Yeah, and we like, my nigga, I'm kicking 60 in the ass. It's not kicking 50, kicking 60 in the ass, my nigga. For me to be like going back and forth with somebody like that, bro. And I'm creaky. Nigga. Yeah, I'm creaky, nigga.
I'm definitely gonna get a weapon against you. Cause yeah, dudes ain't tangling and tussling no more. You come over here with that, you gonna get left where you standing. But let's not be rude to our sister. Peace with our sister. With us.
My brothers from another mother. How y'all doing? Right on, C-Gutta. I'm at a certain age. I'm not scrapping with nobody. But your mother will be picking out a pound casket. So I'm just leaving it at that. That's why I block people.
Yeah, sis. You know, I was just feeling Gutta in on what happened the other day because you know, and to Gutta's point, it's a certain way I show up online. A lot of times we joke, you know, we crack a couple of jokes, but we not no clown ass dudes, and we want to be taken serious. So we present ourselves seriously. But when grown men come in our spaces playing, it gets different. You know what I mean? And I don't like to use certain language and verbiage, but I know the language that dudes speak because we from that. We from your hood, wherever you from, however tough your block is, we from the same block. Now, what's up? But I don't want to be like that with our folks because, as I was saying to Gutta earlier, these are dudes that we know personally because he was making a point about influencers, which this is how they get paid. So we understand that. They got to sensationalize it to get the clicks and the views. But sis, you know, we was in comments of friends and common friends throughout the week and people are just talking crazy. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This energy don't exist when we face to face. Like we stand on Brooklyn. We 10 toes down when it comes to this Brooklyn thing. We not playing, we the real ones. But like you said, Gutta, it's about the respect. And it's like dudes get comfortable online with the disrespect. And me, right, Gutta, since I'm around dudes, I look at it as brotherhood because we sharing space. We ain't talking about no Instagram, TikTok, Facebook shit. Like we with each other in real time. We at community events. We at birthday parties. We at funerals together. Like, so I'm looking at it as a brotherhood. But then dudes get on public platforms and play like little dudes. Yeah, and I don't do that as a grown man.
This is the thing. Real brotherhood, we can disagree, even fight. But it's not.
Yeah, you always disagreeing and come right back next week.
I'm saying it's not gonna be. No, I'm right. I'm talking about the fighting part.
Right,
like
right.
End up, we need that faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll fight, might not talk for 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Huffing and puffing, both of us in our feelings. And then get over it, because that's my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna come to a common
understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, dudes throw the brother shit around too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because right. I like dudes is, man.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like you and I and Sister Keisha, we from a different era. Where think how many of your peoples you got right now, Gutta, how long they been your people, damn near a lifetime. You know, people you've known for 20, 30, 40 years that you still rock with. And you got people who just meet people.
I ain't got too many left.
Right, because we getting up there, Gutta. Like we got funerals, dudes jammed up, or we set those boundaries. And some people who, if you don't respect those boundaries, I can't rock with you no more. And it ain't nothing personal. Just stay away from me.
Hey, but you got to understand that you build your bonds mostly at your formative years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Teenage, early 20s, and those individuals is gonna be, even though you can start before that. But I'm talking about that bond, because how many dudes grew up tight and then one might go one way, one might go the other way. They still got a friendship, but they don't got a brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where I was going with it. Yeah, yo, you hit it right. It's right in my notes.
It's a difference.
That brotherhood is not a friendship. Like
I said, when before, and we spoke on this, when I start making the streets my mainstay, as opposed to, you know, having my little basketball dreams and still going to school, still attending school on a regular basis. The dudes that were with me when I was like still doing the school shit like that, and still I separated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could see them, say what's up, cool, but they can't hang on Fulton Street. You know what I'm saying? if I come down on St. James or go to PS11, yeah, we can kick it. But you can't kick it with me over here because you're not in that lifestyle.
Right.
You're still my friend though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna defend you, I'm gonna look out for you, but now I'm in a whole different, so, and then at the same time, all of the individuals that were in doing the same shit as we do, all of them, most of them was acquaintances.
Right.
Because you know how the streets go. Your circle got to be super tight.
Yeah.
So, you may, like I said, dudes, you may be in the gang, bro, but you're going to have your circle.
Dudes who's not even like that, but they're your peoples on another level, like it might be.
But that's what I'm saying.
Comic books, music,
Your brothers, and whatever you doing, it might be a larger group that y'all hang out with, but these is your brothers. The larger group is the homies.
Right.
Supposed to be brothers. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have that genuine bond. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through something with certain people in your formative years for you to say, yeah, this is my brother.
Yeah. You know what, Gutta, when you say that, I want to get Sister Keisha take on it, but it reminds me exactly to your point, like Doughboy and Trey and Boys in the Hood. When Doughboy knew Trey really wasn't like that, but he was just heated because of Rick. And he's like, nah, you did the right thing getting out.
Yeah, he sent him right on his way.
Yeah, you did the right thing because this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? So many words. But sis, how you feel about it? Like as a woman who got uncles, like you was raised by men in your family, you have a husband, you got your grandson. Talk about the strengths and flaws you see in men's brotherhood as a female.
Very interesting and very interesting question. And shout out to my Uncle Jesse who's in the chat too. Because wherever I am,
Uncle Jesse, yes, sir.
That's where they're gonna be. So
you got an Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Never meaning no harm.
But coming up, like my uncles who married into the family, right? They became a brotherhood, right? A unique tightness that they had to have in order to cover the women that they married to in this family and the women who came from them. You understand what I'm saying? So they developed a unique bond with each other. And not only, like I said, it was a friendship, but a true brotherhood and leaders and men in our family, right? So even though they married into the tribe, we as their nieces and nephews respected them as if they were bred from the tribe, right? Based on their brotherhood that they had with each other. And so a lot of them have transitioned, but like with Uncle Jesse, he holds the squad down, period. So that is a uniqueness. Now, when you're talking about people that you meet in certain spaces, opposed to people that you may have grown up with, and other men in your family, there is a difference, right? Because those same folks that was trying to be disrespectful to you on that social media platform, they ain't never been in your home. They don't know your children.
Right.
God, bless her. They never knew Miss Peaches.
Right.
So how is that a brotherhood? You see what I'm saying? They don't know the oldest child. What's your oldest child name? Your youngest child. They don't know that information. And so people get things misconstrued, right? As Gutta said, one time, shout out to the History Hitman. He was going to drop me off home one night, but I had to see a friend. So, as we coming up near the block. I said, let me out on this corner. So he was like, no, I'm going to drop you off. No, you're not, because you part of the movement. This is some street shit. And the two shall never meet. So let me out on this corner. I'm a right in this territory. You don't got to worry about that. And so you have to have those kind of boundaries with certain people. So just like for me, I see you as my brother. Why do I see you as my brother? Because how we met, number one, in conversations we've had, and how we established a bond with each other. However, not just that, but what the men in my family said about you on both sides of my family. Do you understand that? So It's a difference, so we move differently. And a lot of people, like Gutta said, they get things twisted, and that's going to get you messed up. So, we want to see that, but you got to have certain boundaries. Friends are friends, comrades are comrades, and acquaintances are acquaintances. If I met up with you at a particular event or whatever, we're acquaintances. We're not friends. I don't know you like that, and you don't know me like that. And a lot of people, from you and I, Brother Tad, coming up in the movement, they got things misconstrued. You understand? So sometimes they had to see a Keisha that they never saw before, right? Because you don't know. It's just like when you go to work. Right. My behavior is something different. I don't rock with them. I don't go out for drinks after work. I don't do that kind of stuff, because that ain't my life. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not get things misconstrued. When we on the work site, then I'm going to show you a level of respect. The same level of respect you give me. I don't want to come to your house. I don't want to be a part of no potluck. I'm not into that. That's not what we do here. You know what I'm saying? So we got to set boundaries now. Sister Brooke, she's in the chat, but I took up under the wing. You my sis, that's it. We gonna rock. She and I have had personal conversations, personal situations that other people in the movement, I don't know y'all like that.
Right.
I don't know y'all. We don't discuss things the way she and I have. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta set boundaries, and hopefully, acquaintances can become friends. Acquaintances can become brothers, depending on your behavior.
Yeah. See, this is the thing, too, at least from my perspective. Like you could build a brotherhood. Like I said, most of it come in formative years. Once you get older, the ability to build a bond with somebody after all the trauma you didn't experience, you know what I'm saying, is hard on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? But when we speak, like when I see any black person, I'm gonna say brother, unless he say some wild shit. Some of them is just, I ain't mine. Like dude, I ain't your bro. Like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. But I'm gonna greet everybody. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. Peace, bro. Peace. You know what I'm saying? That's for a community level unity. Right. Because nobody in the community is going to see 100% eye to eye. Right. But if we as a community are together moving in unison, you know what I'm saying? Or at least the majority of the community is moving in unison, then we get something done. Yeah. You said something earlier. That's how I greet my brothers and sisters on that level. But you got to and it's levels to brotherhood, because we know we have a brotherhood in the community as under the oppressive authoritarian government that we've been living under for 400 plus years. You know what I'm saying? That's our brotherhood, knowing that we're all oppressed together. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's one level, yeah. Yeah, that's the one level. And then you have the personal level where us in our own personal group form that brotherhood. Something both of y'all said, and that I want to bring together, because Sister Keisha talked about the boundaries, and Gutta, you talked about the respect. And that's how I introduce myself
through the respectful bond, like you laid out, Gutta, whether it's acknowledging our oppressive system, or just out of common brotherhood as black men with a common historical experience.
That's what I'm saying. That's how.
That's what I'm saying.
That's our common brotherhood.
Right. But when people violate that respect, those are the boundaries that I'm setting. And I always give people one conversation. You'd be lucky if you get two. We're not going to do disrespect. Because anything after that is you're asking for whatever on the other side of the line. I build a little fence around myself, offensive respect. We can respectfully disagree. We ain't always got to see eye to eye, but we're not going to talk to each other crazy. We're not going to come with this level of aggression like you want to get physical. That we not going to do. Because if you do that, I'm going to open the gate and invite you in. And you know, if you come in, then you can't leave. Once I open that gate for you and you come inside with that aggression, I'm going to lock the gate behind you. And now you got to deal with everything that comes with it. I say that because I want to see everybody win. That's just me and my naivety. I want to see all of us win. Brothers, sisters. I want to see people accomplish their life's goals. And what I realize, some people don't have no goals. So they get jealous of you. And you think you got a brotherhood, but dudes are really just trying to absorb your energy, absorb your essence. Like, yo, why everybody gravitate to this dude? What he got going on? Yeah, there you go. Energy vampires.
And
energy.
I just want to make one point is people got to understand, bro. We've been killing and dying for our respect since we've been on
this side of the planet.
No, not just on the under this, because it been some of us have genes that been over here
right
before they came. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I ain't not all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But some of us, yeah.
Yeah. Some of us have some genes that's been here longer than when we got
came before Columbus, yeah.
Longer than we got captured. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've been doing that because that's our dignity, bro. That's the only thing we have. You know what I'm saying? In this world, especially where we live at, in the circumstances that we live in. That's the only thing that we have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could build anything, but once that's taken away, then
it breaks down organizations and empires. That disloyalty, that jealousy. I noticed because me and Doggy, shout out to Doggy Diamonds. He said something the other day that he said, yo, you gotta renew friendships. And yo, that hit me like a brick. Renew friendships. Sometimes you brothers with dudes who ain't brothers with you, and you looking at them from how y'all used to rock, like you said, Gutta, in the formative years. You know, y'all might have dug a pocket together, put in work in the hood together, or even just traded cartoon comic books. Because I know when I was a kid, I used to like to trace the characters. That's how I learned how to draw. Just tracing characters. Yeah, trace them.
Oh, you was cheating, bro.
I was a kid, Gutta. I can't get no back. Look, it got me an art design, right?
No tracing.
But the point I'm making is that we build certain relationships based on brotherhoods and we vouch for them. But when dudes go through whatever they go through in life and make them violate that becomes disheartening. I told one of my boys the other day, I'm like, yo, homie, I ain't got no new crew. I said, the crew that we came up with, that's it. But dudes have done foul things throughout the decades that made the whole crew splinter apart. Whether dudes hollered at each other, girl, or stole bread from each other, the violation of the brotherhood. And I carry that like a badge of honor because I don't violate my brothers. If I look at you as a brother, I'm not going to do nothing to violate that. And that's just me.
Not trying to hit your girl or even your ex-girl.
Or steal your money.
Man.
Not trying to disrespect your mother.
Your mother is my mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your brother is my brother. Even if I might not fuck with him, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wouldn't let no harm come to him in my presence.
Yo, Gutta, right there. Hold up, right there. Because you hit it on the head. Remember back when we was coming up, if one of your mans got beef with one of your other mans, what do you say? I hear you, but you can't do nothing if I'm around, bro. I'm not gonna tell you how to resolve y'all beef because he told me it's up with you, but I can't let you touch him like I won't let him touch you.
Yeah, if I got a brother, man, it's like I said, his brother is my brother, even if I don't fuck with him.
Right.
Then because how would I look, me allowing my brothers, not my blood, but this my brother. This the dude that I will chip, you know what I'm saying, or get chipped for, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, and allow somebody do something to his blood brother.
Right.
Even though I ain't cool with him or I don't rock with him.
Right. But that's still my brother's brother.
Yeah. So I got,
and he might have got himself into something.
And I got to intervene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's brotherhood, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's brotherhood is like I said, his mother is your mother.
Yeah. Yeah. And we don't want no pain coming to Mom Dukes. Gutta, you hit on a good point because what I've realized, right, and it's quite sure Sister Keisha could attest being from the fort, we come up in a different time that no longer exists. And when I watch rap dudes, this not to throw no shots in no rap dudes because I wish all of them would squash their beef and just get to the money. And I said this before on this platform, when Cam and Mace was beefing, I was hoping they could squash their beef because I knew they was brothers. I knew they came up, and I saw how Mace carried it. Mace really carried it with dignity. If you ever go back and listen to any of them interviews, them radio interviews, when they be on the thing together, Mace would say, yo, Jim, mind your business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. And then I salute Jim because Jim was actually a loyal soldier. So the way everybody dogpile on him, I ain't gotta like him. But I saw what he did for his team and how he put on for the team. And when people disregard the efforts he put in for his team, I'm like, where is the real loyalty that we talk about? Because Cam and Mace was beefing over the video money. You know, we broke that down a couple of episodes ago.
But like I said, like I said, a lot of that, like I said before, a lot of that, in my opinion, with the video came from Un.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. But what I was talking about, right, Gutta, and I'm gonna give you the mic back, was talking about the level of loyalty. Because when we talk about brotherhood, people laugh at Jim for crying, but I get it. If he was passionate, because he would always say, yo, nobody could hurt Cam. He put his life on the line. Nobody hurt Cam. I heard the stories when BMF wanted to get at him. They didn't touch Cam, but he was going out for Cam, but they wanted to get at Jim. So it's sad when you put your whole life on the line for dudes. You know you'll chip something, you'll get chipped for the team. That's your level of loyalty. But when that's not reciprocated, it does get painful. And I've seen that with so many people. Real rap, it get a little personal. People think Dog is mean sometimes. I've seen people not reciprocate the love and energy and effort he put into getting other kids in other spaces. And I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. One of the people, and he said this before, like him and Nori is cool. But I'm not even talking about dudes in the industry, whether he helped Math, whether he helped Hassan Campbell, whether it was Choke No Joke, whether it was Pat Poos. And somebody could put in the chat if I'm lying, email me if I'm lying, watch the playback if I'm lying. He helped everybody in this media space for people to act like he don't even exist. So him and Fat Joe was going through it. That's the public thing with the music. But I've seen dudes from our own crew, from our sandbox, who turned their back on him at a particular point when he gave all he had for dudes' music careers, and dudes didn't reciprocate it. So people think he mean. It's like, damn, who can you be loyal to if the loyalty is not returned and you did everything on the strength of brotherhood, not saying, yo, I'm charging you this amount, I'll do this for you, but you got to pay me this. He sincerely want to see dudes win.
Bro,
only for dudes to turn their back. So it makes you question, what is brotherhood this day and age?
It comes to tipping point. Like I said, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I said, and then things change, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know who your real brother is once you go through something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you know who, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know somebody's for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you up against the wall and they put themselves with you, that's when you know that's your brother. There don't gotta be no beef. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You dead broke. He know. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I gotta move for you. Not saying he just gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move for you. Boo, 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 boo,
Right.
boo,
Get
boo.
an opportunity. Yeah. You got a problem. Here's a potential solution.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because you know we were dealing from a certain set of circumstances. You know what I'm saying? We weren't dealing in the legal field. So, you know what I'm saying? Those that understand, you know.
Yeah, those who know.
Yeah, Ali Sadiq said, you know, I was a street pharmaceutical rep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As well as a you know, unauthorized repo man.
I like that. Unauthorized repo man. Give me that. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, but how do we, because right, Gutta, you mentioned earlier, at our age, you know, we out there now. We survived the 80s and the 90s. Like all the mechanical tool play, we survived that. You home, you free, you got your limbs, you got your life, you squash a lot of beef that was public. Like, as a grown man, you move past certain behaviors and ideas. I've done the same. Many of us have. Why do you think it is a lot of these dudes still act like that? Like, act like they the teens and 20s and they run around looking for beef. Act like they tougher than the next man. Because in our experience, in our line of work, we know that anybody could get it. Because when I was coming, I seen the toughest dudes get clipped.
I can't remember what it was that I saw. Somebody made an excellent point, and it was a woman. She said, if a dude get money in his 30s, he try to live out his 20s. In his 40s, he try to live out what it would have been like in his 30s. 50s, the same thing. 30s. That's why you see these grown dudes in the clubs, like, bro, like, I've been telling my homies for a while, and I ain't even hit 50 yet. I was like, cuz, I don't feel right.
Right.
Because I'm kicking 50 in the ass. Somebody that's like 20, 21 in the spot. Like, come on, cuz.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be a point. Is like, because I don't want no 21-year-old, bro.
Or
no 26-year-old. I don't want no 27-year-old.
My kid age, man.
My daughter is 36, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I knew how to separate myself from, like, the limelight.
Yeah.
Because I'm of an age, it's like, all right, if somebody's performing that I fuck with, I'm gonna go see, go check the performance out. Say, like, he's performing, I go see, because that's the homie I fuck with.
Right.
The Locks or Kiss or Styles by itself, like any one of them by itself, if they performing or together, I'm gonna go check them out. You know what I'm saying?
That's home team. That's fam. That's your brothers.
Yeah. These is my people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go fuck with them. Now, if people from my era were to have a concert, say like they throw a joint with Bone and, you know, from that era, from the night, I would love, because you know who's gonna be the majority of the audience?
Dudes our age.
Exactly. So I don't gotta work. We're gonna have some young people that's really into hip hop, but for the most part, it's gonna be an older crowd. So I don't gotta worry about feeling awkward. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, oh, we got some young people that's coming into our space.
Right. Getting to learn from us.
And respecting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like this is the thing, is this is what older people got to understand, is we don't have to be in these spaces trying to be them in order to respect their art, respect their craft. You know what I'm saying? And let them, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're an artist, that's different because you're gonna be around. You're gonna
other
be
artists, yeah.
You're gonna be around other artists. You might collaborate with a young cat. That's different. But for grown men that's not doing that, most of these dudes is, getting a 1-2, you in the joint.
Trying to grab a little shorty.
Lost that time in the can.
Yeah. And it's okay. Come out to a lounge. Go where grown folks hang.
Because you less susceptible to get into incidents with the younger crowd. There's been plenty of niggas like I done heard niggas out, knock this old nigga out.
Yeah. Now I saw a video like that the other day, pissed me off. Some young boy.
No, but I'm saying dudes is like, if you in your 40s and a dude in his 20s, you old, my nigga.
Yeah. Make no mistake about it.
So I don't know, like I don't understand where dudes be thinking like mentally. It's like, no, my man, you old to them.
I want to get our sister. I want to get our sister to take
turning 30. We was calling niggas old. So
I remember when I thought 30 was old.
So you got to remember, the same thing happens when you get older. Them same dudes that was 6 years old, wishing they was 15. When they get 15, you an old nigga. In your lane before you get washed up. Because that's what we thought. If you entered our arena, which is so it's the same thing.
Yeah. Sis, what you want to add on to it?
No, y'all right. I don't want to be in those spaces. It ain't in my age group. I'm good with that. My daughter just had her 30th birthday party, and I said, message me, send me a FaceTime, and she FaceTimed me before things really got kicked off. And I said, I don't, that's just not my thing. I stay in my lane. I don't try to go in other lanes. And that's a problem with a lot of people too. And I see it a lot, especially with some women my age. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, same thing with the women.
Crazy.
Same thing with the women.
I've
seen some 50-year-old women in the spot.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Because, but see, the thing is, if remember the last joint I was at, we was at Bo Party.
Okay, 50th, yeah.
It's his 50th. We had a younger crowd in there because we got younger people from the neighborhood that's they people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's his
kids, his nephews,
his
nieces.
Kids, nephews. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of
right. And we know the hood is one big family.
The whites got a clan for real.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Clan for real.
Shout out to the whites, Aunt Linda and everybody.
But the hood was in there, you know what I'm saying? And that's just because it's a community thing. So the younger with the older is not because
it's family.
Yeah, it's a community thing. You know what I'm saying?
And even then sometimes that gets separated.
If you're going, they're gonna separate. They're gonna we're gonna all be at the same party.
But the young is gonna be on that side. It's like OG's gonna be over here. Yeah.
They're going outside to do their thing. We stay over here.
The middle one, like the young kids gonna be with them. Then the middle, with the teenagers and the weed going outside, because motherfuckers is doing shit that Nana and them is not having.
Word.
Your ass dead in the head with something. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that, but it's the same essence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's like their party is like a block party for us. Like
for everybody.
You see what I'm saying? But it's inside. You know what I mean? So that's different. But going into a club, that's a whole nother dynamic.
Yeah.
Because unless you're going into a lounge that specifies, you know what I'm saying?
That there's grown folks. We ain't on it like that.
The older crowd that we playing, this is like we all you do throw, like they might have a night, throwback night or whatever, and blah blah blah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like if you 50, the fuck you clubbing for every night anyway?
Word.
You are wild.
So let me ask you, Gutta, because you hit a lot of points that I wanted to bring up, and I was trying to catch you. Because even when you was talking about young dudes saying I washed this old dude up, do you think dudes really not honoring brotherhood? Because I see it as a particular caliber of dudes. Do you think it's like dudes who got too much of their mommy in them, not enough daddy, or just lack of access to real men? Because the brothers that I'm tight with, a lot of dudes that I was raised with that keep a solid position in terms of brotherhood are dudes who had men throughout their life, whether it was grandpa, uncle, daddy, stepfather. They had men in their life to understand how to conduct themselves. But some dudes, even our age, I see.
Even with men, you got social media, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the influence on every, not just so, but media as well as social media is the influence. The back door, this is the little back door era. Like that's like spoken on.
Yeah. Your man New York said you went to the speakeasy shack. Yo, New York got jokes.
Yeah.
The Gutta went to the speakeasy. My grandmom and them used to go to the juke joints.
I went to
but yeah,
I lived in Mississippi. You got to remember,
yeah.
Man, we had juke joints.
Look, let me tell you, 05, I saw the juke joint my grandmother used to hang out in. She was excited that it was still there.
Really nothing but a little fucking pool room with a jukebox.
With a jukebox.
And everybody in there might call that shit bucket of blood. Every weekend they're gonna get stabbed. Somebody gonna get busted in the head with a bottle or some shit like that.
Yeah, she was when my grandfather died in 2005, rest in peace, Pop, we went down to bury him down in South Carolina. And my grandmother, she hadn't been down there in so long. She was just excited how nothing's changed. And she was talking about how they used to cut through the woods. And we went back there and the juke joint was still there.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
Same trail to the juke. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro. I don't think people really up north really understood that. They had everything down.
Right.
Right. Coke, Doogie, all like I kid
a tub full of corn liquor.
Yeah, they get corn liquor, some reefers. Yeah, they had it all. I'm telling you, my nigga.
One-stop shop.
Yeah, they had it all. I'm telling you. Even listen. When I lived in Tunica was small. When I lived in Cleveland was small. And I went to the juke joints over there. Yeah, they had it all, my nigga.
Yeah.
It was shit I wasn't supposed to know, but my little bad ass was, creeping in there because we could play pool in there in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? They let us play pool in the daytime and play the video game.
Right.
But at nighttime and the weekend, little kids ain't allowed. But little badass niggas, we climbing up on the back, looking through the window, we seeing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We see motherfuckers tooting and all that.
Gutta took it back. He said tooting.
Yeah.
So because I want to get back to the brotherhood because we could go far into the South. Shout out to everybody from the South because that's a lot of our roots. Like I said, South Carolina, Gutta, Mississippi. Sister Key, your family from New York though, right, sis?
New York, South Carolina, Georgia, and Maryland.
Holla. Been here for a while. Mm-hmm. So Gutta, as an OG, a respected OG, how do we solidify the brotherhood code in this age? Because to your point, media has swayed a lot of dudes, and I see the little dudes now. It's a thing to backdoor each other. I didn't know that was a thing until a lot of little dudes get chipped and everybody's saying how they getting backdoored. When we was coming up, it was unfathomable to backdoor your man. We're not saying it didn't happen.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah,
but it's like, well, I don't necessarily think that it's promoted, but it's been exposed, and it's so because it's been exposed because of the internet. You know, motherfuckers been getting backdoor for years. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers been getting snaked.
Yeah.
You know, up by a way, we call it nigga getting snaked.
Word, snake.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he snaked them. You know what I mean? You know, that been happening for years, and it's usually a dude that's close to it. That's how it always happens in the streets.
And that's the sad part about what you perceive to be a brotherhood, because here's somebody you thought you can trust. Because that's the one that hit you.
And that's why I say the first thing we learn once we enter the streets is keep your circle real tight.
Yeah.
You in the criminal world, so you know what I'm saying, and you gotta watch. You can't really. You can trust your brother until you can't trust him.
Right.
You'll know. That's why I said you'll know your brother when you go through something.
Yeah, because there's plenty of dudes I seen fold under pressure,
and a lot of people hadn't went through anything with a dude that they claim as their brother, and then when they go down the line, you know what I'm saying, they either, you know what I mean, doing fuck shit to each other.
Yeah, yeah, and I agree, because I'm thinking about Noon and Black. Those are my brothers. Like, you know, I got my blood brothers, and they were my God brothers, but we've been through some things where I just never second guessed them too. I got other brothers, but like with them two, I close my eyes, even though they both crazy.
And this was crazy is like people don't realize, like, Noon my brother, but me and Noon wasn't hanging out every day.
Right.
But me and Noon was in the trenches together at a certain time in a certain place. You know what I'm saying?
Where y'all know y'all got each other back.
Exactly.
No second guessing. Like,
no ifs, ands, and buts.
We made it home together. We went out together. We back together.
Ands and buts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And you know what, Gutta? To that point, I think, like for me, I don't look for it too much. I see a lot of brothers do look for that brotherhood because, as you said at the top of the show, that brotherhood is forged in the formidable years when we young, when everybody just getting their stripes. I realize a lot of dudes don't have stripes. They've been around dudes with stripes, but they haven't put pain in. They haven't really got their hands dirty, or they haven't got their mouth bloodied up or bloodied nobody's mouth. And we're not advocating that, y'all. We're not advocating you go bloody nobody's mouth. We're just speaking what happened in the past. But this is how we determine if dudes are solid or not.
But this is what I'm saying. Even outside of that is like dudes in sports. You know what I'm saying? They'll build a bond and they'll go through something, you know what I'm saying, and build a brotherhood. You don't necessarily got to be from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Dudes build brotherhoods in different ways, but you do have to go through adversity together and see that he gonna stand up for you, and vice versa, to be like, yeah, this is my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So that's you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta experience adversity together. You know what I'm saying? And make it on the other side. You know what I'm saying? With chinks and all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And be like, you know what I'm saying? Because
we did it.
Yeah, we did it. Like, man, this nigga be getting on my fucking nerves with this, that, and the third. But this my bro.
Yeah.
No matter what faults he got that I don't like, and what faults I got that he don't like,
we know we can agree on.
Yeah.
And how to get shit done.
Yeah, it's like, all right, this nigga, because I know, like all my niggas is like this nigga. Everything he talking about is like everybody know I start going on historical rants and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know, you know, even in the middle of us talking some, you know what I'm saying, that's me. So niggas would be like, hey, bro, shut the fuck up sometimes. You hear that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get annoyed for doing certain shit that's just, niggas know that's just you.
That's just you.
That's part of your character.
Right. You said something.
It's a knowing just on a personal level that y'all, everybody got something annoying that they loved ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My shit used to be like, Tad always want to fight somebody. Dog and my other cousins used to call me Frantic.
That was my thing too.
Yo, he always want to fight somebody.
I'm always
like,
the bad guy, my nigga.
Yeah, don't go get Gutta.
I'm always
see, when we was younger, it was just Seif. Like, yo, don't get Seif, because Seif crazy and Seif crazy. People don't know Gutta was quiet. Like, if you around him, you walk past Fulton, walk past Washington, Gutta out there, he quiet. If he don't know you, but everybody knew he was the super act. But Gutta, you said something real quick when you brought it up to sports, and I want to get this to Sister Keisha, because you sent me a clip of a book the other day. Because Gutta, you talking about building a brotherhood. And I mentioned the streets, and you also added sports. Sis, who book was that you sent me? And they was talking about their brotherhood with Michael Jordan.
The Last Enforcer, Charles Oakley.
Oh, Charles Oakley.
Yeah. And talk about what he was saying in that book.
That nigga fucked with Mike.
That book.
That's what you said, Gutta.
That book, you gotta. He talked about that, and again, he is, big on respect and loyalty. Yeah. And he said when he first came in the league, playing with Michael Jordan, they developed mutual respect that later transitioned into a friendship. And, a lot of people, he said, in the league, during that time when he was playing, was a bad character. And some of them he had to pop in the mouth, like Charles Barkley. He had to pop him in the mouth. He talked about, Judge Greg Mathis, who tried to play him, and he always got the hands put on him. And, but it was very interesting because I respect everything that he was talking about, especially about manhood in that book. And he also was talking about, the last time he saw Big and Pop, prior to them transition. He talks about that as well in that book. But, Oakley was nothing to play with, on or off the court.
No, Oak was in the studio.
Yeah.
He was in the studio with y'all, Gutta?
That's a big nigga, my nigga.
You gotta listen to that audio book.
I say like he ain't just tall. But they like, cause they so tall, they just look cut up. But you gotta imagine, like, he not no big, crazy bulky. But you see that nigga forearms and biceps, and that nigga's like 6'9". Imagine him smacking a nigga. Bro, listen, my pops is 6'2". My pops is 6'2". That nigga had petrified wood hands. That nigga smacked the shit out of me one day, my nigga. When we was in Germantown, he slapped me across his bedroom floor.
Wow.
Like, so I can imagine Oak smacking a nigga, bro. That's a big dude, my
nigga. What's crazy? The part that stuck out to me about him and
and he also said with Jordan. Mm-hmm. Stephen A. Smith better watch himself because he's going to catch him. That's what he said in the book. I'm going to catch you.
He said in the book, he said, the respect he had for Jordan, he's like the only person he met that was as committed to self-improvement and excellence as he was. He said how Mike would challenge all of them just to be better. He said, and he was used to being like that. And he had Mike, so he's like, he knew somebody who had his back. And his thing, he wasn't letting nobody touch Mike. I ain't a sports dude, but
you get to where he was talking about Ewing?
That after,
I ain't get there yet.
Listen, he said that, like, after, like, he's on the Knicks, my nigga.
Yeah,
and like when they go out, like, because when they would go out and hang out, it's them together. Anybody from the NBA or outside the NBA said anything slick, Oak was on their line. And this is from I be watching, I'm into especially basketball. Right. Bro, everybody talk about Isaiah, everybody talk about Oak with Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's dope. And see, that's what's missing out here is the brotherhood. because with this social media thing, they changed the language so everybody be like friends. Yeah, he's my friend. For me, friends are somebody you play tag with, y'all argue, fight, and at the end of the day, y'all still best friends, you know? And those, what I consider friends, these people now are not friends. They can't disagree.
You have friends when you're a kid.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like as an adult, you have associates.
Yeah.
You have your family and you have associates.
And co-workers, and colleagues, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Associates, colleague, you know, you might be a working colleague, he's an associate. It's not my you know what I'm saying? Now it's a possibility that y'all could build a bond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they come into the family. You know what I'm saying? But how rare is that?
Yeah, very rare.
You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, mostly only those bonds come from dudes or women being incarcerated together. Like I said, they go through something together.
Yeah. So what is it that folks now keeping in the step with brotherhood? Because it and this way on my heart, right, right, Sister Keisha? Because I watch Max B, I watch Cam and Max recharge their friendship and rather brotherhood. I don't know how deep it go, but I know Max grew up in Kim. They grew up in the same building. But we all know Max from Jim. And when you watch Jim with other dudes that he didn't come up with, build a brotherhood over there, it makes me question, because one thing I've never been was a circle hopper. I'm not with this crew one day and then I'm with that crew the other day. It's like you said, Gutta, earlier. You got certain people you rock with. And you might not even rock with their mans, but this is your dog. This is your brother. This is your brother's brothers. So I'm going to rock with them on the strength that the love I have for him. My brother over here might have a crew. Me, I don't crew hop. If I'm hanging out with dudes, I'm hanging out with dudes I know personally.
My crew is my crew.
Right.
My niggas, so, like we may have family from another crew. But they just family. But
extended family, yeah.
Extended family. Like they do their thing, they got their own crew.
Right.
What they do is not dictated upon what we do. And I'm saying what we do is not dictated upon what they do. And I'm saying they own individuals, but we family. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you look at the difference with the thing with Cam and then with Fab and them, that's business shit. Dude,
but now you saying their alliance is business.
Yeah,
like their show. And shout out to them. Yeah. Let's rap about it podcast.
Make money.
Yeah.
But like I said, but the Cam point is like y'all don't know each other like that. But if you talking about the hip hop scene, then you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because all of them got a certain amount of voice within the New York hip hop scene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be no brotherhood thing. This is, you know what I'm saying?
It's business. Okay. Yeah.
You know
See, that's clarity right there. You put a little clarity on that. Because I was looking at it, because I was listening to what Cam was saying, even though he didn't say names. And I don't like to see people get dogpiled. Like for me, I'm no big Jim fan. I'm not advocating. He don't need me to defend him. But I do look at behaviors of certain men. And I'm like, why is everybody trying to make Jim the punching bag? When a lot of things he did, not saying everything, a lot of things he did was admirable because he did it for the crew. It wasn't him doing, like him picking up that Dipset flag and keep pushing the crew. I said, yo, everybody else would have folded. I didn't see, and this is no respect to nobody, but I ain't see Hell Rel do it. I ain't see Gerald Ryder. I ain't see Uncas. I ain't see nobody pick up that Diplomat's flag and run with it like Jim did. And they were the artists. Jim was the hype man / security. And he put it on his back and ran with it. and then to get
ousted.
Remember,
I was locked up, so I didn't really know. Like I knew of Hell Rail and J.R. Ryder after the fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew about them 08, 09.
Right.
This is after the Dipset run. Maybe it still had a run in New York, but you got to remember, I'm not in New York anymore.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was dying down, and Jim brought it back to life.
So that's what I'm saying. I wasn't around for that wave, so I can't really speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I say that because it's not. I just use that as a cautionary tale because we talk about love and loyalty. I've seen it so many times where dudes are like, even for me in the movement, I haven't violated nobody. Never stole no money, never not supported people. But when I see how people behave in a low character or lack of character, it becomes disheartening. Because my brother King Simon, though, we was on the highway and we was like, what we gonna do with Jake? Jake came at us and I'm like, ready to throw it all away. We's gonna be a footnote in the annals of history. We just gonna, you know what I'm saying, throw it all away. Thank God it didn't go that route. But I look back like, damn, here I am, a brother that's willing to throw it all away for brotherhood, for the movement, for the goal rather. You know what I'm saying? What we set out to do. And other people don't have that level of commitment. Other dudes just want recognition and notoriety to say that they did it, as opposed to really being a person that got their hands dirty. And people
that always the case though.
Yeah, which is sad.
If you look at it, it's like in every situation, you know what I'm saying? You have those individuals that was willing to go all the way, then you had those that act like they gonna go all the way and leave them niggas for dead.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
So it brings up the question in loyalty and how we have to, like I said, Doggy said some dope shit. He said, you gotta renew your friendships. And I thought about it. A lot of dudes I've been tight with for the past 10 years, I'm reevaluating. Some people I was tight with 20 and 30 years, I'm reevaluating. Because the direction I'm going in my life, some of these people don't fit no more. And as disheartening as it is, because we sat out on this road together to hit the goal, but then some people do flim-flammy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We might be on the road and they flattening the tires. They letting air out the tires. Like, my dude, you slowing us up.
You gotta learn how to love your distance. Yeah.
And that's a painful lesson to learn, especially at our big age. But I'm learning it, Gutta. I'm learning.
That's hard. That's you gotta learn how to love from a distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sis, what you want to add to it?
No, I agree. You know, I say that all the time. I will evaluate some stuff. I will drop people off like a bad habit. I don't got time for that. No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stick around for my grands. So I don't got time for foolishness. I'm moving in a certain direction. If you're not moving with me, that's fine. Rock out. Go your way and I'll go mine. It's no beef. Just go that way. We just don't fit no more. That's it. And you know, people right now, you know, I'll shoot them a text, happy birthday or whatever, but we don't rock no more. I'm sorry. That's not what I'm into. I can't do it. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We all have growth. If you don't have growth, you're dead.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't have growth, you already dead.
This is one thing I realized too. I done worked on my temper a lot. I stay away from people so that shit don't get stuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've always been known as an extremist. Let's crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's one. Let's crack jokes. But I could take jokes all day. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing that shit. Let's crack jokes, man. Other than that,
let's laugh about it. Yeah.
Leave me alone, please.
So how do we address broken loyalty? Like moving forward for young dudes who may watch this, because I know we got some parents who really pass this on to their children.
You're gonna learn when y'all go through the crucible.
Yeah.
And you're gonna know. You're gonna know it's like, and it like this is what the youngsters really gotta learn is it costs you more doing something to a nigga than cutting them off. You know what I'm saying?
I needed that, Gutta. Thank you. Because I'm tell you, my hands got a mind of their own, and I'm okay. I needed that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we. Like I said, bro, I'm in the same boat as you. That's why I say I'll try to stay away, because if I get in the mix of something, yeah, we going there.
Right.
Yeah, we going there. You know what I mean?
But I think some people don't realize that's our default response. That is our default response.
No, I don't take the high road.
Word. That's our default. And that's why I'm glad you said that, Gutta, because my first response
I do not take the high road, my nigga. We going to hell, my nigga. Directly.
I'm with you on that, Gutta. 100%.
Like, I'm just being honest, man. Like,
nah, that's a fact though, and that's what I tell people. Like, some people, they struggle with whatever addictions they may have. Some people addicted to narcotics. Some people addicted to alcohol. Me, I was addicted to violence. Like, watch how you talk to me. Watch how you talk to me.
No, that's exactly. I was addicted to violent acts, bro. That used to be the first thing that come on my mind.
Word. And you know what?
People don't realize that's a real
thing.
That's a real.
Because Gutta, what they say, you get convicted, you cop out, but you taking anger management. You take anger management. If you don't take this shit,
bro,
you going up.
Listen, they got ART up, AVP, alternative violence, and ART. Bro, I had to take this shit like 3 times, man.
I took it a time or two.
But you know, if you in the can and you take it and you catch another violent act, a fight, you cut some, stab some, you taking it again, my nigga.
Yeah. Wait for your certificate of completion.
I had 2 of them shits, my nigga.
I remember my joint was court ordered a couple of times.
My last one, I ain't even make it. That's when nigga touched me. I chase him down, end up going to Attica, and then I end up going to the feds. So I ain't even get a chance to I was like, man,
do the program.
Maxing me out anyway. The fuck you? I'm not taking that shit. Fuck out
right. And see, Gutta, that's what I'm saying. People don't understand where we from. Like, that's a real response. That's a real thing. And we work daily to not go there. That's why I was upset the other day when I was just, I blacked out, Gutta. I was just like, nah, niggas. And I normally don't talk like that in public.
Sometimes the breathing don't work, my nigga.
Yo, my heart was racing.
Breathing don't work sometimes, my nigga.
And I'm Tad. He said, let Tad talk his shit. Because sometimes you got to get it in him. Yeah.
And I don't want to be like that because I got to back up my actions now. If I'm going to talk to you like that, I really want to back it up. I want to show you better than I tell you.
Exactly.
Because I can talk till I'm blue in the face. But I can show you better than I can tell you. But like you said earlier, Gutta, this is the internet. And the only thing, I set boundaries with my brotherhood. I'm still cool with dudes from high school, junior high school.
And this is, when we was having a conversation, me and the dude was having a conversation. Like he's younger than me, but he talked like an old school dude from New York. The nigga kept saying blood. He was like, I'm like, yo, nigga, stop blood me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he said like 2 more times, tweaked on him. I ain't, you know, I was like, yo, cuz I keep fucking telling you, stop. You know what I'm saying? I tweaked on him. He like, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I said, it's like, yo, bro, a nigga be like, you try to like, but sometimes you'll be in the mood already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I say, like, yo, depression and shit like that. You be depressed already. Like us being depressed, it don't show up as, oh, we sad, blah, blah,
right,
blah.
crying and all that.
Yeah, it'll show up as us not having energy. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Procrastination. Quick to get irritated and angry. You know what I'm saying? So that's from, you know, doing little therapy shit. But this how you. So I'm like, bro, you be in one of them moods, nigga, fucked up. Shit ain't going right now. I will hurt you. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is, you know what I'm saying? You be trying to like not revert to those instincts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they don't know, dudes still work out. Dudes still in the crib doing push-ups. It's like, don't get these old man hands on you. Like, don't think
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't even be thinking about hands sometimes.
Right.
Like the first thoughts, like you know what I'm saying? Now I'd be like,
simple.
Let me get the fuck away from this dude. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, oh shit, yo, like what the fuck was like? What was that thought that just flashed my mind?
That I want to hurt this dude the way I want to.
Yeah.
Take it to where it don't need to go, but you're getting triggered.
Yeah. You triggering. Yeah. It's triggering. Exactly.
Because people don't realize I'm big on respect. The moment I feel you disrespecting me, and I work on that on a consistent basis, because I honor brotherhood. I really appreciate brotherhood. I like to know that I can go somewhere and I'm good, that I don't have to walk with a weapon because I got people over here and people over there. That feel good to me, because you got to be a stand-up dude in order to do that. But some dudes don't respect, and then you got to show them.
I don't know about going anywhere without a weapon, but I feel you had like sort of different, you know, like I said, the unauthorized repo man, you know.
Right. Well, you know, I
that don't.
There's certain things I'm gonna talk about, certain things I ain't gonna talk about.
That don't garner a lot of, you know, welcome back.
Because look, Gutta, the fly part is go somewhere because it's already there waiting for you. I remember when I landed in Cali. I called my man, shout out to my dude Juancito from White Claw. I called him, he's like, yo, I got that. I was like, nah, I'm good right now. Because I don't want to get jammed up in Cali. You know what I'm saying? But we was good. We linked up with Ahmed out there. We linked up with Ahmed,
look,
Alchemist. Rocket. Yeah. Yeah, move smooth.
I'm trying to be dignified. You see me sitting in the White House today. I'm trying to be dignified.
They ain't thinking about you.
Yeah, they watching little dude with the hoodie and the poo shiesty on. Got on a hoodie in 85-degree weather. Like, little dude, what's going on with you? You about to catch a heat stroke.
Oh, you got the tech suit.
Yeah. Now I was laughing too because they were saying, watching Cam, and shout out to them. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. I applaud that. I applaud dudes doing their thing. However, whether I agree with everybody or not is one thing, but I do celebrate.
It's Bleak joint. Yeah, he got his joint.
Yeah,
Kiss and Joe.
Yo, Doggy crazy because Doggy went for Joe Gutta, Jugular.
What's
Gillian Wallow?
No, shout out to them. But I was talking about the New York rappers.
Oh,
Got they joints.
oh yeah. Let's rap about it.
They shit.
With the who?
Jim and them shit.
Oh, let's rap about it.
Let's rap about it. All right.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Definitely.
Yeah.
And see, that's dope because here's my thing. Because I watch the Cali dudes too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to MC Yade and Big Still and the Gangster Chronicles. Shout out to Compton, Rick Rock.
And Hefe. Shout out to all
It's a couple other dudes.
Shout out to all them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody doing their thing. Yeah. But I think let's rap about it. And what Cam and them doing is the voice of New York. What I'm missing, and I think that's missing in the main ingredient, is New York activity. Because we really it's not music? Shaking like it used to. Right. The music scene, club scene.
I think the digital age makes it different, bro.
Yeah, it does. Takes the fun out of it.
It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit like when we were young.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because we was really there.
When we were younger, no, but it was fresher.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing, in my opinion, that's like for our community, for the hip hop community in New York City.
Right.
No young artist is like, nobody's getting like, I don't see none of the established artists bring out. That's how it was in our
new dudes, right?
Yeah, the new generation that fits the mold,
right? Because EPMD damn sure gave us Hit Squad and Def Squad.
Gave us new artists, Solo,
DOS Effects.
DOS Effects gave us what's the name? Keith Murray. You know what I'm saying?
There was a different energy.
The whole Queensbridge thing. You had, you know what I'm saying? You had the native tongues. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like,
like where's the newness? Where's the fresh bloods? Where's the cosigns?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not and they haven't established themselves outside of kind of like the drill arena.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the younger cats haven't really established themselves outside that drill arena, which get pigeonholed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it ain't drill, not the way they rap is the staccato rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't gotta be talking about street shit, but you know, I don't think it don't catch all the audiences.
Yeah.
And that's you know what I'm saying? It's like, and you don't gotta be boom bap, but you gotta have a New York sound. You gotta be able to flourish on boom bap.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And let us know what's going on with the youngest now outside of the drill.
This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a good opinion though.
For the young dudes in New York, because that's our heritage. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? You can take all kind of beats, but boom bap is those specific rhyme patterns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like, don't think it's just a beat. You know
let me ask you real quick. Yo, did you see that 50 documentary on Puff?
No, I ain't got that.
All right.
You seen it?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody been like, I had a few.
I think 50 should stick to. I think he should just stick to doing the Power Universe. Leave that documentary stuff. You don't learn nothing new. It was biased. Some of it was slanted. Accusation was made in the documentaries that was dismissed in court. So it's like it loses its credibility when it works like that. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I want to remind people is that there was a whole slander campaign against Puff You know, they was accusing him of everything before this even happened. And even when they jammed him up, they was talking about him and children. And no children been brought up. So that's how you get people to hate him, say, yo, he was foul to children. All right, he wasn't the best boyfriend. All right, he was a slime ball to his artist. All right. But the energy that was created around it.
Yeah, the pedo shit is crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like this. The moment you start lying on the ops, you lose credibility. Don't lie on the people. Talk about what they really did. Because the moment you got to lie, you lose credibility. So when you selling lies, like even, I don't know if you saw this on TikTok.
This is funny. I see somebody on, I think they might have been on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because I go through the nigga said, yo, funny how I ain't see all that whole joint. You ain't mention how you had your baby mother.
Yo, Gutta, I said that same exact thing. I said, hold on, where's she at? Where's Jane Doe? Where's Jane Doe? You know,
that shit had me crying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be the funny shit that could be.
Yeah, yo. And that's what I thought. And again, like I rocked with power. I rock with the power universe. But again, and I get it. But for 50, somebody who Robert Greene wrote the book about 50 called The 50th Law. I read that. That book is dope too. But in the 48 Laws of Power, it says don't overshoot the mark. Because then you'll start getting people to hate you. When you hit your target, cool. But when you go beyond that, the flip side of that is people going to start to hate you because now you look like a bully. Puff is already down. He's down for the count. I mean, and not like out the game, but he's down. Nobody want to go there. Nobody want to go to jail. Nobody want to get these accusations, especially about your ex. Because that's the case. A lot of dudes be locked up. A lot of dudes will be locked up.
Yeah, they got it's a lot of crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, but so for that documentary to come, I thought it was going to be something revealing, impactful, something I didn't know. It's just a hit piece. It's just an anti-Puff campaign.
I'm going to be honest. I did.
You know, it's just crazy. So I saw that. Did you see it, Sister Key?
Not at all. My daughter told me I got to watch it. I got stuff to read.
Yeah. I was just in the crib one day. I had time one morning. I said, let me just see what's going on over here. And I watched it, and I don't see no element of newness. And of course, it's people even made false accusations that was already dismissed. Like, yeah, Big New Pop was coming to the studio. I was like, here we go with that narrative again. They supposed to edit. When people say stuff like that or similar, you're supposed to edit that out. Because we all know that story. Like shit, Dredd done wrote a book on it. It's just crazy.
Bro.
It's like, what are people talking about for real?
Asinine. You know, a lot of this shit is asinine. And then you got these personalities that, you know, like the what's the girl with the afro?
Where's she from?
Gossip. Like she a gossip blogger. Tasha something.
Oh, Tasha K?
Yeah.
Oh, the one came at you? She tried to throw you in one of her little before, right? Yeah.
Yeah, said apparently, you know what I'm saying? I was down with the freak offs, but I don't even know that lady. I
right.
know who she spoke to. But like I said, it's the internet. Everybody love. That's why I said. Remember I said in the beginning, 6 out of the 10 people who grew up with, sad to say, are morons.
Yeah.
Literally.
And that's why we get away from them.
Yeah, literally. Because these are the ones that grab this shit and take it and make it into conversation.
Right.
They have like, bro, I don't like a current event that I don't know nothing about. I don't like speaking. We didn't already discuss that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We can have a reaction to what happened, but I can't really speak on it.
Go in depth about it, right?
All I can have is a reaction to, you know,
to whatever's presented.
Yeah, to what's presented. But we can't have no deep dive into there's something we don't have no information on, and I'm not no detective.
Right.
I leave that to the other investigative reporters. We not that.
Right. We just gonna respond to what they put out.
Yeah, we react to certain things because it involves our community.
Right. And our culture.
Yeah. So,
sis, you want to add something?
No, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, because that's
certain things, like I said, I got a lot of stuff going on. So it really doesn't entertain me, in that way. I guess there's a feel for that. Some people like that, but I really don't give two shits what's going on with Puff right now. I don't care. I don't care. I got too many other things going on, so
yeah.
No, I'm good.
See, this like I just look at it like this. I'm looking at it. Got kids, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So the kids, that's you know what I'm saying? It's just like Justin and Christian, that's my little naps. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't got nothing to do with his kids.
Right. And see, that's the sad part, because his kids got to live with this, the slander, the lies, the accusations.
Exactly.
And I don't think people really think deep enough about that.
And that's on him. That's on him. He didn't think about his kids.
No,
he didn't think about his kids.
That's definitely, he definitely got to take responsibility for that as well. But anybody outside that's like you putting out negative shit that is not true. Now, I'm saying that's a violation.
Yeah.
Whatever he did, but he in the situation where he in, that it was it. You gotta accept responsibility for that. But if niggas saying all type of wild shit, niggas know that's like you presenting dudes as like first thing PDF and a rodent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, our culture.
Yeah, that's the one.
PDF,
you don't want to be neither one.
Boom.
And I'm telling you, if the choice was on me, I'm definitely taking the rodent over PDF. We're not even gonna play with the children. We're not gonna play with the children. That's dangerous, and those accusations. And that goes back to like when I'm talking about general brotherhood, because what about the brotherhood of fatherhood? Sometimes I look at men as fathers, if they got children, and give them the respect that fathers deserve. Because I think a lot of fathers get enough flack. That's why I try to conduct myself a particular way. I get mad at myself when I let people push my buttons and get me mad, because I know what's at stake. I know that I can be taken from my family, and I know my family depend on me. So every decision I make actually impacts my family in a positive or negative way. So I have to be mindful when I'm outside and when I engage with dudes. And I give other dudes that same respect, because I know dudes may want to go home to their family, or their family may want them to come home. Because there's a lot of dudes who don't make it home, and that's the reality. It's a lot of dudes who get detoured to the can. This is a reality, but dudes ain't dealing with reality. A lot of dudes are dealing with their emotions like little girls and children.
Reality too. Don't jump your ass out there if you ain't
right.
Consequences. So.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Jump off the porch and then try to run back on it. Nah, nigga. You jumped off now.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's not that I have a lack of empathy, but people like when consequences come to them, but is what it is it's really not the individuals. Most of those individuals, when consequences come upon them, they accept them.
Right.
But it be people that got love for him, knowing that these type of individuals, and then be like, yo, he was an angel, and or he or she was this or that. It's like, come on.
Nah, let's not lie on them.
Like if a nigga knocked me down, let's be honest. If a nigga knocked me down, bro, like,
right,
dudes can't say like you know what I'm saying? Dudes to say, yo, damn, that's fucked up, because you know he had changed his life and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's it, my nigga.
Yeah,
that's it.
And you know, with that Gutta, you hit it on the head.
The community got to understand. It's like, yo, when we jump off the porch and do certain shit, we got, like, the loved ones have to accept the consequences as well.
Yeah. And you know, with that Gutta, that's the thing that really made me get my act together, because you know, when we outside, we don't care. When we involved, we involved. Win, lose, or draw, we in the game.
Care, but you care.
But when you see how it affects your family, it makes you look different. Like when my children came, like when your children got to visit you on the dance floor, when my mom's had to come see me on the dance, and the pain I caused them, like, damn, I love them, and I'm hurting them. The people I'm hurting didn't do nothing to them. I hurt my family by the things I've done that took me out of their life for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I was saying we lose more. We lose more. We dealing with these goofies, we lose more, bro. You know and that's the one thing I learned from really the West Coast podcast, is that, you know what I mean, this is content.
Yeah.
It's content. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, unless it's an individual that you know personally, like outside of you. And then sometimes even with you already know he pussy.
Right.
Like, bro. Like me, like you did, that's when you gotta be humorous with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my nigga, you know I know you pussy. You mad pussy. Remember this? Like I start quoting, like, I go back. Yeah. Remember you had that dudes and niggas took your shit in the game room? Yeah, I do shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, my grandmama gave me that chain.
Yeah, like, you mad pussy. Like you mad ass. Like that's how what I'm saying, is like, that's how you gotta take it. That's how I learned, bro. That's how I learned to handle my temper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because dudes will talk, and I know they ain't with a certain shit. We gonna talk gangster shit, but it's gonna be all humorous.
Right.
Because
I know, what I'm saying, some of these dudes,
I
don't even know for gangster.
Go there. I'ma talk gangster. You know, I'm talk some slick shit, but it's gonna be humorous. Like, you mad pussy, bro. I know you don't want to fight me. You know I will fuck you up. Come on, Dad, bro. For real.
Right.
Because we know each other. Yeah, remember you got socked in the face? Yeah, in 93? Like a nigga, all that type of shit. Because y'all know each other. So when you got like the dude you know is a bozo, and he just want to, he want to get a following on the internet by talking slick to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do to him. You just got to embarrass him that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas took your polo jacket. Nigga, stop
it. Yo, your man New York one jokes. Okay, you got the temper. Now get that cholesterol down.
Oh, my cholesterol ain't a problem. I know yours, like, all you be eating is coon and possum and all that shit, being a maroon. Some gator tail. You know what I'm saying? And you catching gators, shit like that. I know. As a maroon, all you got is a bow and an arrow, a net made out of reeds. You know what I'm saying? A machete. You got an old musket from like 1781. You still got that shit. You be like this. You packing the powder. I got an eye on him, Jeb. He probably know your Uncle Jesse. He probably know your Uncle Jesse. I got an eye on him, Jess. You see him? I'm gonna get him.
Ooh.
That nigga,
yo, y'all look crazy.
Out of dead skin.
Yeah, but yo, y'all, we got 15 minutes. What's some of the things I'm gonna lead the people with in regards to brotherhood and how to move forward with dudes?
I mean, all right, for common brotherhood, like I said, like I always say, is just consciously fight white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? And don't automatically see another man that look like you as your enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I come in brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you dealing personal bonds, like keep your circle tight, and if a motherfucker is not looking to like push you to succeed and you doing the same, you know what I mean? Like, it might be you can have a strained brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yeah, I love you from afar. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro, because you're not going to see nothing happen to him.
Right.
Her. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just can't coexist together anymore.
Yeah.
And that's mature. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you having a problem with them, it's just that, yo, we just can't coexist together. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. When we see each other, we love on each other, and then we move on our separate ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sis, what you want to add to that?
Just stay out of my way. Leave me alone. And I'll leave you alone. Everybody can rock. You know, everybody can rock. And it's unfortunate until you clean your psyche up. Get your psyche in order. That's all I'm saying. Get your psyche in order before you come around me. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave that right there.
New York.
Yeah. Uncle Jesse said, Uncle Jess play no games.
Yo, hold up. This nigga foul. How you know about that? This nigga said Gutta went to Prospect Heights and rolled dice in the locker room. This was a foul. How you know that? You been talking to somebody, my nigga. This nigga been talking to somebody. I just beat that one. In New York.
No doubt. Shout out to New York. Sister K Fighter, tell the people where they can follow you at and catch you at weekly.
Every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on YouTube, Thorough Black Talk World View. And we don't play no games. We don't give 2 F's either.
Holla.
You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok and all your other social media platforms. And you might catch us over there on some of them TikTok spaces. But we don't play no games. Make sure y'all continue to send them emails.
Yeah.
It's call to action emails because it's working. We already began to flip New York State legislators. So definitely keep them emails going. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we got to get Sister Brooke and Brother Divine back up here soon too. So just so they can give us an update on all that's going on
these reparations.
Yeah, because things are happening. Like Sister K Fighter just said, Gutta, they flipping legislators.
Listen.
So yeah.
No, finish.
No, go ahead.
Nah, this is I wanted to vent too from.
Let the people have it.
It's like this diaspora shit is like that shit irked me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people gotta know is that's not everybody on all sides. You know what I'm saying? And that's what like one is obvious that Black Americans are their own ethnic group. just like black Jamaicans, just like, you know, black Caribbeans from whatever country they from are their own ethnic group because they got their own style and everything. A Guyanese is not like a Jamaican.
Word.
A Bahamian is not like a Bayesian. You know what I'm saying? So they have their own, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, we are our own ethnic group. That shouldn't be meaning that we don't identify with our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's another thing, it's a political thing. But niggas over here got to understand the reason motherfuckers' countries is fucked up on the continent and the Caribbean is from direct involvement from this government. What the motherfuckers that come over here got to understand is you came over here from direct involvement from this government in order to fuck up shit.
Over here, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what all of us like all these, because I be saying too much of this goofy shit, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is more nuanced than people make shit out to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, we are an ethnic group. That's simple. Like Black American is an ethnic group. That's simple. We even have subcultures within the larger culture because Louisiana is not like fucking Georgia or Texas or California or New York.
New York.
North Carolina is not like Virginia or fucking Maryland. You know what I'm saying? We got regional cultures as well, which is in a large subset of the black culture.
Of the whole black.
We got our own ethnic group for the simple fact is all the other people that we like, you know how many ethnic groups there is on the continent of Africa, even in West Africa. So now we are amalgamation of that, indigenous people, as well as black Europeans, as well as white Europeans. You gotta remember, it was black Europeans as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what people, you know what I'm saying, outside of Black America gotta understand. The people within Black America that just, you know, be xenophobic, y'all niggas need to learn something. But like I told you before, it's 6 out of 10 niggas is dumb that you go up with. So like, you know what I'm saying? And what people gotta realize, people also gotta realize is like some of our dysfunction is for the simple fact of being oppressed in this country for so many years. So that's a result of some of the dysfunction that we have.
Yeah.
Everybody has dysfunctions because a lot of the motherfuckers that come from the continent don't actually know the history of us or their continent.
Yeah.
On a larger scale. You understand what I'm saying? So like people gotta like get educated. You know what I'm saying? Get educated on history. And black everywhere on the world, it was black people. So if they've been there for years, they're their own separate ethnic group. Right?
Yeah.
Of course, our ancestry is African. I got a fucking tattoo of the continent of Africa. So of course, I'm proud of some of my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? But come on, let's be fucking for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And with the dumb niggas over here, it's like, come on, man, nigga. It's like, y'all gotta be fucking for real too. Stop being fucking morons.
Yeah.
Lord,
with that gutter.
We can't exclude the Caribbeans. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come over here and think y'all better than us, you know what I'm saying? Learn something. So you know what I'm saying? First of all, nigga, we was dropped off everywhere. Not just by British, we was dropped off by French, you know what I'm saying? Dutch, all type of motherfuckers drop niggas off around the Western Hemisphere. But it was niggas already here too.
Well,
so
with that, I'm gonna take us home. I do want to give our usual suspects they shout out, Gutter.
Yeah, my nigga New York,
Yeah, you know your man, New York, right? Definitely shout out to New York.
Got to shout out to New York.
Shout out to our sister Queen Anusa, our sister Brooke, always holding us down. Our sister Ruba92K, our brother Rich Nice. Shout out to 7 Fitness 1530. Shout out, I said Rich Nice, right? Yeah. Shout out to Gator Sham, also known as Uncle Jesse, our sister Farnessa in the cut. Shout out to Simbo in the cut. I saw him up in here. Shout out to our sister Tim. She came late, but she's definitely in the building.
He said the Africa looked like a cookie.
Yo, you wild. Yo, I ain't want to laugh at that, but shout out to our sister Miss Tam Ray holding us down. And spread love the movement 74. That's cousin Simbo. Anybody else, if I forget you, blame the brain, not the heart. It's a lot going on in the chat. Shout out to everybody watching in the playback film. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds, the real OG in this right here.
You already know
you know. But family, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend that we back at it like crack addicts. All right? So hopefully you're inspired by something you heard here today. It's your turn to go out and inspire others. So y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay true. And remember, no matter how hard things seem right now, it's always better days ahead.
Peace.
Peace, family.